Katherine was diagnosed with epilepsy right before 5th grade. When a child has epilepsy, parents, especially the mom, you're always on call. So anytime the phone rings, it could have been, and it frequently was, a teacher, a nurse, a PE teacher saying, oh, your child's had a seizure.
And this is a young lady that was having regular seizures. She had been tried on maximum possible dosages of several different medications, and despite that, she was continuing to have regular seizures. She was overall averaging about a seizure a week. Would make it very difficult for her to live independently, difficult to go to college, not able to get a driver's license and drive a car.
In basketball games, she'd have I'd be watching the court, and all of a sudden she'd start doing hand motions, and we knew there was a seizure coming on. So I'd be down on the court, stopping the game to get her.
I actually had lunch with a woman who told me that there was a surgery available because one of her daughter's friends had it to eliminate epilepsy.
The goal of the surgery is to stop her seizures.
It entails obtaining very targeted imaging in order for us to identify adequately the anatomy and location of where we want to go. And then technically, from a neurosurgical standpoint, it's placing the laser probe directly into that area that we want to ablate. And we use a series of computers and other technology in order to make sure that we were within 0.5 millimeters of where we needed to be. So we're heating it, and we're heating it up to a certain temperature for a certain period of time so that we can create a lesion or create a hole in that area, which would ordinarily have been cut out with a scalpel, for example. Now this is a case where we use the laser to create that cut.
She'll spend one night in the hospital just for us to observe her, to make sure that she's feeling okay after waking up from being asleep. And that's much faster than going home after a traditional brain surgery where children would spend, if everything went perfectly and it was a otherwise completely healthy child, would spend 5 to 7 days in the hospital. And
Katherine was only in the hospital overnight. There was one stitch that was right there that we could see. They never shaved hair. So there was one stitch which was dissolvable. And after the first 5 or 6 days, I can't even find the scar right now.
When I had epilepsy, I kind of felt like Atlas, kind of felt like that guy. And when my epilepsy was gone, I felt like the weight was off.
So the next step is we see Dr. Wolfang in November. And at that point, we start weaning Katherine off her meds very slowly. The ultimate result is 75% to 80% chance of being 100% seizure-free. Look into it. There's nothing more rewarding than the possibility that your child could be epilepsy-free.